Hi, everyone.
Hello.
So this is Street Epistemology, episode 9/14/25. We'll just call it that. And
9/14/25. Are you starting with captain's logs now? Like,
that's right,
episodes of
captain's logs.
Star Trek and whatnot.
The locals are going to argue over whether orange is better than green. And we'll see.
I'm
see
pretty
if it
sure we
comes-
all agree the red is a bad idea.
There you go.
Captain's log. We lost another 4 red shirts today.
Today, yes, that's it.
Measuring Enterprise's like military retention rates.
That's right. I'm gonna play Battleship and I'll catalog every.
If I got a red
infantry
shirt,
bomb.
I'd immediately shoot my own foot to get out.
You got a Star Trek audience over there.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, well
Yeah, that looks pretty
I
cool.
got to see the original on black and white. Let me tell you.
So see, that's it. The color ruins made the red shirts a fearful thing. If you were still on black and white, you'd be fine.
Yeah, maybe that could
what's
be
up
a
with
street
that?
epistemology question. Like the red shirts are justified.
Color blindness makes us less afraid of red. Okay, so we're
Oh, to be a colorblind red shirt, unaware of what's going to happen to you. Oh no! Oh no!
All right, we're gonna ground ourselves and do our norms check-in here. So basically, this is where we share one thing that helps us build a community that can handle conflicts, that can handle disagreements. And you can look at anybody wearing the Bridge Makers group to look at the rules associated. And you can read one line on there if you want, or you can tell us one thing in your community systems or groups that helps you build a community that can roll with conflict or disagreement. So who would like to start?
I can go.
Okay.
Putting our statuses on orange so that we can make sure that no trouble goers or distractions pop up in the event.
Yeah, that's part of it. But part of it is also making sure that we can provide a welcoming space to people we want to join us. And so by putting yourself on orange, it makes people have to request to join you. And then we're going to ask you to actually go greet them and try to take them far away into a corner as possible, because otherwise we can hear you. But just letting them know what we're doing and see if they want to join. And that keeps it from feeling so disruptive, people moving in and out of the space. Yeah. So who else would like to share a norm?
If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to take the one that I have regularly loved and adored, which is to be kind, recognizing that there is a difference between being nice and being kind. And to be kind is to show up authentically and to approach conflict with a sense of transparency about how you are feeling and a sense of empathy about how they're feeling, rather than trying to just gloss over the issue and solve the problem, which could easily bury other people's feelings and conflicts.
Yeah. Yeah, well put, Benya. Thank you. So kindness is a two-way street, and we practice modeling both directions at times first, like how I'm feeling, how you're feeling. Yeah. What else? And again, yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm not sure, where this falls in. But I'm going to say people, further to Venia's comment, people need to show up authentically, and they might have something to say that really isn't, I'm not going to say isn't kind, but is actually something there that could be hurtful. And it's just simply because they themselves are in a place of pain, or more importantly, they hold a certain pain close to themselves, or close to a certain situation. If we can give grace and give them space for that moment when it is there, but continue the dialogue that needs to be done with respect to what we're here to do. I think that can be helpful. It's more just simply, it's actually at that underlying piece. Just continue to allow the space to be there for them as they experience this. But
yeah. So I hear that you're adding onto kindness a type of giving grace or learning levels. Yeah. Thank you, Ronan. All right. So we got a coup or Fidor. Oh, Crypto's back.
Yeah, I could go. I think I said this yesterday or last time. It was, I mean, we've already said kindness and authenticity, but I think
we're
to
just
go
starting.
hand in hand with that, it'd be like respect.
We're just doing norms right now.
To understand other people's points of views, to not criticize, that their subjective experience is invalid, to take it with us and to consider it. So.
Yeah, thank you, Fro. Hey, Crypto, nice to see you again. So Fro, your norm is respect. So by offering respect, we can listen to different perspectives, even if we don't hold the same perspectives. Yeah. And so Crypto and Aku, what we're doing, I'll explain it for Crypto. We're just going through norms. I think you were here last or Friday ago for norms. We're just naming one thing that helps us build community in a healthy way. Yeah. About a week and a half ago was your last event. Yeah, I know. PC broke. Wah, wah. So do you have a coup or Crypto? Do you have a norm that you want to name? Like what helps build communities that can disagree? Hey, George, welcome. Nice to see you.
Hi, Joe. Ooh. Hello, robot.
Oh, you're on your phone hotspot. Wow. So PC broke and have to evacuate my home. Empathy would be a good point. Yeah. Sorry to hear about your home also. It sounds really rough.
yes.
So, yeah, we do battleship empathy is kind of what we've named it a little bit here with our different statements. Instead of starting out with, I'm going to name my opinion, we name our best guess of the other side's opinion. And so we try to really understand the other perspectives before we get the focus on ourselves and what opinion we are at least pretending to hold. Yeah. All right. Aku, you got one? Oh, are you going to type? I don't see your typing. Not quite sure why. Oh, now I see your typing. Okay. Some problem with
Mike?
Oh no, it was working earlier.
Sorry to hear. Yes, it was.
Yeah, bummer.
double check input device, double check Windows is able to, or whatever operating system you're on. There's a lot of technical things that could go wrong. Make sure
So
it's plugged in,
true.
yada yada.
Yeah, it's amazing that it works as often as it does. Okay. Well, oh, hey, I heard a voice. Is that you? Oh,
maybe it was there for a
no,
moment.
don't hear a voice. Interesting. Do you have
Double check.
press to speak on by any chance? That's a setting also. I can understand. Wow. Okay. How I
How it
yeah.
broke.
Yeah, no, I hear you. It was
Yes.
working. You're right.
Sometimes restarting everything is the fastest way to get it to work if you want to try that, but it's annoying. I totally get if that's not what you want to do. Okay. You want to try typing in Norm, or are you just going to kind of want to keep troubleshooting?
Going to listen. Okay. And try to fix it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right. Well, the norms that weren't mentioned but are important to include, one of them is say hello, say goodbye, which basically is just about recognizing that we are all human beings behind these very creative masks, and we impact each other when we come and when we leave. And so even though it can feel awkward to let everybody know you're saying goodbye, that's just a value we hold here. It allows us to try to process and understand that maybe wasn't the right place for you. And if you can give us a reason, that also just gives us more information to embrace and support you, but also like recognize if everybody's going to get popcorn week after week after week, we may need to, get some new assets in here with popcorn. We don't know. So we do appreciate the humanity to say you have to leave, and if you can, try to stay when you come to our events. We try to be pretty good about being on the hour. This is a 2-hour event. And if you have to leave and want to check in online, also that's an option. So what else? We've got one around substance use.
Ready, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you say, Vinya?
I think we're ready.
Ready for what?
Getting started.
Oh no, we still gotta name the norms. We still gotta name the norms, Vinya. So RSVP is one of them.
Yeah. RSVP is
Make
one
sure.
of them.
Yep.
Okay. Thanks, Crypto. So RSVP and substance use. Please refrain from using substance use at Bridgemakers events. And that's, I think, the majority of them. Trying to scan my brain. All right. So let's move towards our questionnaire area. We might go through this quicker today because we don't have as many people, but hopefully it'll still be fruitful.
A lot of doubt in that.
Yeah.
In those words.
I would say that you're probably hearing I'm pretty tired right now. I've been up since about 4 a.m. So, and I think it's just holding the same event for myself. It can be tough.
Would you like someone else to facilitate today?
Sure. Yeah, that was my next question. Who wants to facilitate?
I definitely want to do question number 3, but am also open to
Right.
emceeing, if that's needed.
Yeah. I think with who's
I'd
here
like
today.
to.
Yeah, go ahead, Vinny.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Oh, I'd like to participate for option 2, and I can take 1 if you'd like.
Okay, sure. And would anybody like to take
Okay.
option 2?
I'll
Priscilla?
take number 2.
And we'll take 2. Okay. And anybody who's been here before interested in emceeing, which means being the timekeeper and facilitating everybody to go.
I don't see an
I
issue with
could
just
try.
emceeing as well.
Okay. Yeah. All right, Theo, you want to try emceeing?
Yeah, I could try emceeing.
Okay. So Theo's our MC. And then we have all our questions
Okay.
lined up. And Aku, you're welcome to join us, even if you can't speak. You can type.
Yeah.
But that means explaining what joining us means. Yeah.
My avatar is somehow
Exhausting,
moving
yeah.
unbidden. I don't know how it's doing that.
Oh.
I thought you had selfie
Do you see
expressions
that?
on with the webcam. Yeah, it's recording your
Oh,
webcam.
it's stealing from the webcam. Okay. And now I am
kinda
aware
cool.
That's
that
cool.
that exists. Yeah,
That's a
that's
new
happening.
feature that
Okay.
we just made
It even
available for
tracks
all
your
users.
face.
Oh
Your
my
mouth, your
gosh, that's
eyes.
amazing. That's cool.
Mhm. Yeah, face tracking
Okay,
with the
it
camera
doesn't do
is
screen
possible
face
now.
very well, does it?
Oh yeah.
That's alright.
Oh,
Sorry.
so much expression.
I did not mean to distract. I just realized.
Yeah.
That's alright.
Oh,
Sorry.
so much expression.
I did have. Anyway, moving on.
Yes, moving on.
Yeah, I gotta
All
try
right.
that too.
Well, as the role of Spectrum
it's a
Street
big deal.
Epistemology, just make sure that you reduce your sizes as well to
No, we don't have to
No.
ask for that anymore because we have a bigger
okay.
stage. So no worries.
Right. All good.
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of people. Makes sense.
Yeah, so we'll have was it was it Venia? Okay, Venia. I'm sorry, I got my mixed up with the questions. So Venia will be stepping up for question number 1, which is orange is better than green. So give it up for Venia to facilitate this question.
Thank you. Hello, everyone.
Yay.
All right. Well, welcome to the first topic for Spectrum Street Epistemology. Just as a short review, you will see on the ground in front of you multiple lines. So this operates on a Likert scale, where the comment is basically going to ask what side you are on, from strongly agree to strongly disagree. On account of 3, we are going to consider the first question. Orange is better than green. We would like you to silently move from the neutral line over to the rest of the lines based upon where you believe. Then we're just going to ask you, why do you think people on the other side believe the way that they do? So this allows us to walk a mile in other people's shoes. So on a count of 3, we're going to go ahead and ask you to move. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and find your line. Get set up, and bear in mind that the further you are to the front, the faster we'll be asking you to contribute your thoughts.
Kind of. That also we kind of abolished a while ago because that makes people get more passive and further back. So just the other thing about this that didn't get named, but somebody usually does name it before this, is we ask you to pick opinions that aren't yours to practice being an imposter, basically, and double empathizing with take on a perspective you don't hold, and just don't tell us so you can own it for the cameras, so to speak.
Yeah. So it looks like we do have a good fan, but there's two individuals over here on the strongly disagree side. So we're going to spend a little bit of time thinking about that over on the agree side. So George and Heyu and Fro, we're going to ask you first, why do you think Ronan and Theo and AK might be over on the disagree side? George? What do you think they think?
I gotta guess right now. I have no idea. Here, let me think of a reason.
We can also come back to you if needed.
Yeah, let's do that. Hey,
All right, sounds good.
They are both Kermit hardcore fans. And oh wait, would that be right? I strongly disagree that Orange is, yeah. You are both into Kermit, and the moment invited, you're gonna pop out in a Kermit avatar.
Oh my god!
I feel like she just keeps. Yeah.
She just. I'm completely done. That's it. You
I got it. Yes.
I was
Victory
gonna
lap.
start singing.
I get to
It's
leave.
not easy being green.
I set that one up. Did I just knock you both out? Is this a full strike?
Not necessarily for me,
Okay.
but
I'm completely undone.
Yay.
And on by a string.
Nice.
Oh man.
All right.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I'll leave you the leftovers, George. Half of
Ooh, I got a
Theo
good
Would you like
still
to
there.
take a guess at the slim margins?
Yeah, so they're not saying that green is better than orange. They're just saying that all colors are equally valid. And my emoji doesn't work.
Hey,
That's
Ronan
actually a
figured out how
pretty
to
good
die.
answer.
Well done.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure, but is it yours?
So, Theo, what % did you get, if any?
I thought that actually was pretty on term why I put went on this side too.
Oh,
Sort of
look at
also
that.
my yeah.
So I guess we got him.
Okay.
We are fully
Yeah.
empathic.
Battleship. Oh my gosh.
You know,
I
something,
learned that in the
something.
Rainbow Library, and here I am betraying those values.
This is a full confession moment. I should zero in on you. Be like, so I'm from the Rainbow Library, but I secretly believe that orange is better than green.
I think you should try it, Heya, on your hair.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
shit! Wait.
Yeah, don't throw shade over here. We're on the orange is
Wow.
better than green. Oh, you're recruiting me.
Oh, my.
I see. I wish I could. That'd be so like Okay.
And Hay suddenly discovers the radicalization of orange is going for your hair.
Like no, keep it green.
So in a lot of reasons, there are the more prominent reasons, right? But George also added another option, which is about equality and the fact that there might not even be a scale. So there are other considerations to be made. Bro, do you think that you can think of another consideration for why other people might
No.
be
We
on that side?
eliminated them. They're done. They're cooked.
Yeah, and I'm asking if y'all have any other reasons for people who are not here to speak for green.
Oh, you're not going to give us the win? I think we got that, Zed.
Well, yeah, we kind of got the win, but
I
there's
don't
other
think
people
you
not in
should
the room,
milk this.
right?
This is a glorious moment. I think we did it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna veto you, Venia.
Excuse you? What are you talking about?
The people that showed up are dead from empathy. Let it be done.
Oh, jeez.
But what about the people who haven't, right?
They're dead from passivity.
Let me put it to them then. Let me put it to y'all. Can you think of any other reasons that might bolster your side? Any other thoughts about other considerations we've not yet brought into the room?
I was gonna say personal preference for the other side. Maybe they just don't
See,
associate color or orange as a color that they enjoy as much.
Yeah, there you go. That's true.
Yeah, Frodo finally got the last part for me because I
Holy
was gonna
sunk.
say to you, hey, yeah, I was like, I don't know, like your point did not land at all. I was like,
Oh, but I got Ronan.
But I got-
George got
Yeah.
you. But now I guess
Yeah.
Frodo, full team strike. Okay.
Yeah, it was George and Frodo. Yeah, there.
Alright. Well done, Frodo. Go team. Go team orange.
Wow.
Well, in lieu of
Definitely
that,
Team orange though.
we're gonna go ahead and turn it over to you for further explanations. Is there anything we missed or anything you'd like to bring into the room for others who might not be here? Theo and Ronan.
Yeah, is there anything more, Ronan, or?
Well, the only other thing that came across my mind is that when eating Cheetos, okay, I would have actually preferred to have had a green colored Cheetos because it kind of goes with what I wear, as opposed to orange, which goes with nothing that I ever wear. And the thing is of course, it's and everybody then knows that I've been eating Cheetos. So no, orange is not better than green in that case. Just putting it out there.
Green
Wardrobe
Cheetos.
issue.
Interesting consideration.
It's
I feel like we've just reached green eggs and ham level.
or
Absolutely.
maybe St. Patrick's Day Cheetos. I'm trying to make space for that, but I just see moldy Cheetos, no, I can't.
This is good. This is
Well,
You're making me go more
Move on
extreme.
from
would
that
come.
idea.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and flip the script then. Why do you
wait.
three?
I was gonna share. Sorry, I let Ronan speak over me.
Oh, sorry.
No. I just was more curious if there was anything more. Because so initially, George's answer was not something I preceded, but I like my perspective is so much of green's like a really natural, nice color that they like part of it was, my childhood had characters that were green that I looked up to, but also no, like green is like a really one of the basic colors that is like really expressive to change however it wants to be, in a way that I don't it's kind of interesting. The colors aren't really necessarily better, but the color green starts from the foundation of the basic colors that I resonate a lot, and I feel like foundational colors is where people are more in line with their favorite colors at times, and I just think orange is a sort of combination color.
Okay.
So because orange is not a primary color, it's a secondary color. You think it's less
Secondary color too,
aligned
though.
with our
It is, but
environments.
we can let that not be the reality.
It's fine. Very interesting perspective. So let's flip it now. Let's ask why you three over here on the disagree side might think everyone over here does firmly believe that orange is better than green.
Okay.
Anyone want to start?
Variations of
Yeah.
but sure.
Yeah, so I'll start this. I think you're on that side because I think you guys see so much green and you want to invite something kind of new too. And also, orange is a really like pretty color. It has like so many definitions to orange, like the what is it? The shades of orange have a lot of defining qualities, more than what green can do. So there's like more utilization with the color orange sometimes when it comes to like sort of like font being an orange, or whether it's like fruits, because not many fruits are green, but many objects or things are orange, and how orange is more prevalent than the color green, maybe.
So it pops and it's more special in our environments. Does that fit?
A little bit.
A little bit for Fro.
Little tiny bit. It's like you're hinting at my true reason.
Yeah.
But my true reason is quite different.
Okay.
So you're in the vicinity of the idea. Thank you for sharing that, Leo. Ronan, do you want to provide your go?
Well, I was going to go right back into the Cheetos discussion again, flavor and all that other stuff. I think I'm going to not pursue that one because there are just so many reasons. But the one reason that just suddenly comes to mind is that we've got a group who is actually loves unique things, okay? Quite unique. They absolutely adore unique things. Whereas green rhymes with spleen and clean and,
Nice.
all those other nice words. What does orange rhyme with? Okay, there you go.
So
that is that
it stands out. It's unique. It's bold.
That is unique. That's it. And I'm sure I got all of you on that one.
Let's all die right now. You got it. It wasn't Theo's your special. It was Ronan's your
more
special.
Sarcastically, hey.
Yeah. I think we're all standing over here with our special orange, but thank you.
I'm kidding.
Your dying animation in that specific avatar is
I didn't see it.
Modern art. Can you do that again?
Let's watch you die, Fro. We're so glad you're here.
Wow.
Let's type that one more time. Wait. Yeah. Let's see.
I have to find the expressions again.
This is that's the regular death. But yeah, it does feel like you just became a world to parkour on. Yeah. Fro is actually the creator of this avatar. And weird fact about that, I actually saved this avatar, I believe years ago in Prismatic, and turned to my friend and said what I rarely say, I must meet this creator someday. And then Fro shows up on Friday, and I was like, oh my God, there it is. Hello, creator of Avatar I said I needed to meet. So wild.
It looks great.
Yeah, so, they didn't get us.
So back to Ronan's concern. It looks like we got a few people on Orange is Unique and Boldly Alone.
No. Didn't get it.
We'll get in next. We'll get in next time, Ronan.
Next time, yes, that's right. You bet, Theo.
Well, AK, if you want to, you're welcome to do a guess if you would like.
We don't have time.
If not, no worries. You can shake your head or... Okay.
Yeah, they're still typing.
That's good.
Sorry. Oh, you were talking to Koo. I thought you said AKA. I was like, what? No worries.
Oh, sorry. Very tired.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that too.
Well, we're going to go ahead and ask you then. Can you all please reveal what you think, being on your side, orange is better than green. And we'll start with George.
Yes, if you look to the left edge of this orange right here, you'll start seeing tinges of pink. That's the best color. I rest my
And
case.
actually, if you stand next to this, you are both of those colors on your avatar. So you just go in with
Yeah,
what
makes
matches
sense.
your.
Oh
your
yeah, I
avatar.
forgot about the orange.
Oh,
So
yeah.
magical.
Aw.
See, they just
There
go
you
so
go.
good
They
together.
do go
Green,
good together.
bleh. You should change your hair color. Hey,
You've mentioned the request. You should change my avatar for me. I don't know how to do that.
Should be
Um,
a hue slider.
that would
Sounds
be
like
pretty
your next
badass
experiment in
if I
avatar
could have.
design.
I could change it right now, and you all would be like, "Oh my God, she's from the other side." Okay, is it my turn? Is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay. This is a cheap shot, but I have two of them.
Oh,
Technically, do you remember our norm for today?
no.
Yeah, the orange.
Put yourself
Setting
on
status
orange,
on orange.
not green.
Oh my gosh.
Huzzah!
Oh
I
my
should have said
Huzzah.
gosh. Oh.
I
And
should have said
okay,
that.
I have another one. I have
Gosh.
another one. This is like rolling dad jokes in Bridge Makers. Also, if we're gonna
Yes.
go with brand norms, I mean, look at the Bridge Makers sunset. There's no green there.
Oh, yeah.
There's
So,
no green there.
Mhm.
You know, obviously we're
Great,
drawn
now,
to orange.
now Bridge Makers needs plants.
I know. Put a little plant
Yeah,
on the
put
bridge.
some
Yeah.
some grass or something. Yeah.
Yeah, touch grass.
Mhm.
That's
Touch
it.
Touch grass. Oh, nice. A little meme, but it's orange grass.
Oh,
Nice.
shots fired. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Kermit is like, okay, fine. I don't just love green. I hate orange.
And Frodo,
Yeah,
what
I
are
like
your
it.
thoughts?
All right. I mean, for me, it's just I associate a lot of personal feelings towards orange. I just consider it a more personally and subjectively interesting color, which is why I'm only on mild, because there's not truth to that. It's just subjective. But like, you know, things like the fall, autumn leaves, or pumpkins, or Halloween, or the Bridgemakers logo, for instance. as it was
Club
said.
Orange.
Oranges, cheese. And yeah.
That's so fast. How does this happen? Yeah. You're gonna push me to the other side if you keep talking about cheese. So, okay.
Oh, I didn't know
Cheddar.
that.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, I'd like you all now to take a moment, reflect on the conversations that have happened, reflect on the opinions of the people on the other side, and let's see if your feelings toward this question, toward this statement, have changed at all. So on a count of 3, we're going to ask you to reassess for yourself where you might stand on this scale, and then move to where you want to go. And we'll ask people who move considerably or less so how we feel about it in order to close this question out. So on a count of 3, let's go ahead and move in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and move to your next line. Okay, everyone is more neutral, but we may have had a turncoat.
I feel bad about this. No, I'm going with mild. I can't.
With the green hair too.
I
hey, you,
know.
how could
I know.
you?
I don't have to look at it, so I'm just gonna picture that it's. I said I don't have to look at it. I'm gonna picture that
Are
it's
you
orange
feeling
right
bad
now.
about it?
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Are you feeling bad about it because of peer pressure or because
No,
of
I'm
another
really.
reason?
I think I'm
What made
really
you think?
drawn to George here. So you know,
Aw,
I mean,
that's nice.
all the orange and
Ready
all
to
the
pull up
pink.
that avatar creator?
Not that
Bucket your
far. I'm
hair
mild.
orange.
I'm just mild. I just went one over. Maybe I'll do little
Okay.
flame touch ups or something. But yeah,
Oh.
stay green.
Hey, you with flame tattoos.
Mm.
Ooh.
Mm. Mm.
There we go.
Dope.
There we go.
Mm.
Punk.
Well, we didn't have a whole lot of movement. Crow moved back to neutral, and Ronan, you
Wow.
moved back one line. So, does anyone want to speak about why they may have moved over? We have room for maybe one answer before we move on.
I can go. I think right away the point about like no color is better than any other color made me kind of realize like this is a silly question, so I'm right in the middle.
So you're fiercely on neutral now. Gotcha. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. If everyone wants to take one last look around to reflect on this.
Oh, yeah.
We've learned
And
a
then,
lot.
despite the assessment of the silly question, we are doing a visual survey now on how you feel about the question itself. So before we
That's the
switch,
thing we're still doing. Good.
no, we've been doing it for a few weeks now. So basically, if you strongly agree that this was the best question ever, go ahead and be on this line. And if you strongly disagree and don't like this question, go on this line. And you can pick anywhere in the middle.
2,
yeah.
1.
Okay.
So
yeah, awesome.
We're pretty warm about it, right?
Yep.
Pretty warm.
Qualifying that number one is always going to be a silly question. So that's just reality.
So with that, thank you so much. I'm going to hand it over back to Theo, and we'll move on to question 2. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Venia. Give Venia lots of emojis for doing question 1. Yay!
Wait. Yeah, clap.
Yay, clapping.
Claps. Yeah. Wow, what a good first question. So much richness of perspectives to start us all off here. And what better way to have us starting off even further is to have the person that made this question interesting and is now going to be facilitating for the next question, which is public VR world should always have a visible moderator presence. So give it up to George coming up for question 2.
I'm doing number 3, not number 2.
Are you
Ronan.
Number 2.
Ronan's doing number 2.
There we go.
Sorry.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
That was an amazing introduction, by the way.
I thought this was an absolutely amazing introduction.
Yeah, you did. You're going to sing the green color song.
Yeah, Ronan here, bringing the vibes and the energy up, right? Let's give it up to Ronan.
That's really funny.
Go Ronan.
You know,
Okay,
I have a thing I just want to say as like a soft, like not related at all. I think that this face camera thing needs to be a question next week because I'm going to be honest, I have never realized exactly how often I touch my face until my avatar hand has just appeared on the screen touching my face.
I'm doing that right now. I didn't realize it. No.
That's all cool. There we go. Well, okay, so here we start off the question, or the statement: public VR worlds should always have a visible moderator present. And so that's an interesting thing because, you know, I can say I think we've all had experiences in different worlds where moderators have been, where things either are easy to understand as far as that who you go to, or or it just doesn't appear that way. So again, as per the normal process, let's divide ourselves, or sorry, not divide ourselves, but let's select the lines that most represent our view with respect to that. And again, just as a start off, remember that you can take this opportunity to practice a viewpoint that you would not normally have with this particular statement. So feel free to take a side that you feel you could argue in that case. So I'm just going to give you a countdown of 3, 2, 1. Go.
This one's hard.
Try to get off neutral and not be on neutral.
Oh, sorry, and take off neutral. That's right.
Yeah. All right.
George?
Okay, we're Theo, are you gonna stay on neutral? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm still indecisive. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm still not sure, and being in the middle is a good way to assess the perspectives.
Now, Theo, get off
You
Nutella.
can also consider
Yeah.
one thought that you might have. You can
Come on.
second it and then
Just
you
take
can
a
move at any point in
chance.
time.
You're
Right.
with friends.
No, you can't move
May
anytime.
decide
Take a
on
stance
something.
and
Not
hold
at any
it.
point in time. That's not what I meant.
Take a stance and hold
You
it.
will be
Okay.
able to move. This isn't a permanent decision. You will be able
There you
to
go.
move.
I know,
once
I
convinced
know,
or
I know, I
unconvinced.
know. Yeah, but I'm trying to understand the question too, and my opinion that wants to place myself. Okay.
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 Theo picked a stance.
Okay, perfect. There we go. Okay, well, here we have, like, this is the great thing about having an odd number of participants, is that we get to have a majority on one side or the other. And so I'm going to say that, okay, sorry, George is about to tell us something.
Oh,
Got to restart my game. Okay, all right,
No
you
Okay.
more-
bet.
No more majority.
I'll be
Okay.
back.
No, no more
I love how
majority
he
now.
said,
Okay.
like, my game is bugging out, and when he left, he
Hey.
rocketed into the sky.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, that's it.
Jump
There
a
you
little
go.
bit before
I think
disappearing.
George is they then.
Oh,
Okay.
yes. Apologies.
Hmm?
Good to know.
So, in terms of that, then we will move on. Then at this point, well, we've no longer got a majority, so we'll go to the extreme at this point. We look at the extreme here as Hea, and we kind of will start off with actually Venia to ask, why do you think that we have Frofidor and Hea on the strongly disagree on the disagree side?
Yeah, well, I think speaking specifically for VR chat, but also for the internet more broadly, it's very difficult to accept the notion of visible moderator presence when it does change the way that people talk and communicate and speak with one another. And there's a certain expectation for freedom and anonymity and connection on the internet, where it is supposed to be a little bit more of a wild west of ideas, where individuals can come and communicate and talk. And when you have a visible moderator presence, it kind of feels a little bit more like a police state-ish kind of situation, where once you go into a specific space, it's my way or the highway. And a lot of people can feel intimidated by that. They can feel harmed by that. And it's this notion of saying, we want the freedom and the lack of anxiety of knowing that even if there might be moderators, they will not be so heavy-handed as to simply state that their presence changes the conversation. So even if there is a moderator presence, my thought on the far disagree side is that that should not discolor or change the way that individuals choose to interact.
Okay, so we have that view of trying to not wanting behaviors to be modified with respect to knowing that there is or can see a visible moderator in that case. Hey, George, good to have you back. Then I'm going to, power, distance, and visible moderatorship impacts how people communicate. Yeah, and that, Crypto's here. Okay, great.
Back. Welcome. We're on question 2.
We're on question 2. We just assembled ourselves to the lines here with respect to question 2. Public VR worlds should always have visible moderators present. So the thing is that just pick a side, Crypto, that seems to work for you, and then we can just move. Okay, all right. I think, Crypto, you're telling us that you're on the agree side. Okay, great. Okay, does that
Strongly
actually,
agree.
does Phineas strongly agree? Yes. Does that, Hea and Frofidor, does that actually chiming in with either of you?
I think it's a good point. It wasn't what I had in mind, but I do really agree with it.
Hmm. So, what percentile would you give? That's how we measure sometimes.
Sorry, yes.
Let's see. It kind of changed my mind. It made me agree more with the stance I'm on, but probably like 25, 50%.
Okay. Yeah, you're pushing Fro over maybe.
Wow.
I would say maybe 10%.
Okay. So there we go.
Yeah.
So 10% changed it toward the side I'm not on. I was too empathetic rather. My missile was anti-friendly fire. Okay, thank you, Venya.
Anti-friendly fire? Isn't that just firing at people?
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
More like a warm blanket.
Fire at will. Yes, thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to first start off with George and then go on to crypto. But George, is there like can you give a perspective as to why we have people here on the on the disagree side of the line?
Some worlds have like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like literally, that's the max number of people. Yeah, it may be a public world, but who's going to moderate that? Especially if it's a horror world, everybody's spread out. What's the point? So it's more so the exceptions and edge case worlds where visible moderator presence is just completely unnecessary.
Okay. So again, depending on the size of the world and of course purpose, I think is what you were also saying, whether moderators are needed in that case or not. So Profidor, Heya, does that ring a bell for either of you?
Yeah, no, definitely a good chunk of my side, maybe like a third.
Oh, okay. So we're now getting to like 80% on your side if we just add up the points.
Exactly.
Heya?
I'd go 5%.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Wow, that's so cool. There we go. Oh, yes, that's right. Okay, so crypto. So do you have a perspective as to why we would have people on this other side that just hasn't been mentioned either by Venia or George? George having mentioned that in some cases it's just impractical to have a moderator when you have an instance that is so small or as purpose-built that doesn't require moderation, or Venia, who has essentially said that it changes the communication level. So, like, do you have anything? Yep, sorry. There you go, Crypto. I believe it's a base by base. Yes, case by case situation. Right. Like in some cases where it's marginalized group, then yes. But like a game, then no. Okay, got it. So yes, very similar, of it like a purpose-built thing in that case, but in other cases where there is a vulnerable group, there might be the need for that. Oh, hey, I just changed her avatar.
Getting ready for my.
Oh my goodness.
Chair.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say, yeah, this is the intro. Oh my! Oh, that's rather interesting. Oh,
nice textures.
Okay, so just double checking, people are okay. So Frofidor and Heya, I think. What do you think of that particular point?
Wait, what was the point?
not the point.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. The point was on a case by case basis, it
Oh.
might not be worth it. But the fact is that some, it was just essentially, where it's a non-marginalized group, perhaps as well that moderation is not required.
Like, so we're saying like we're on the disagree because we think it's not needed all the time.
Yes,
rather than
exactly.
every world.
Which I think was kind of George's point. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
a little
as
bit.
well. As
There
well.
was an addition for like moderation is certainly needed for marginalized groups specifically, and other groups.
Right.
It depends.
Yep.
Mm.
Absolutely. So no, doesn't sound like that was anything additional to that, or
No.
Not really.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well then, I'm gonna say sorry. I'm gonna, in cases where it is not important or required to have moderation, such as in games, it will infringe on the mechanics. Right. Got it. Thank you, Venia. And that's another way. So, I'm kind of I'm going to just sort of get to, because we do have some time constraint. We want to get to this next one. Hey, I'm just too curious. What is your reason? Because I don't think we were able to get much of why you're on this side.
Yeah. So this avatar was given to me by a troll that I technically have no memory of, other than that they gave it to me as a parting gift after I interviewed them. And, I think that, speaking on behalf of the troll population, I would strongly disagree that VR World should have visible moderator presence. I think they should have a no moderator presence as a troll. That would be preferable.
I see.
Except if I'm a super troll.
The stance of the troll.
Yes.
In defense of the trolls.
That's right.
Sorry. So for those who identify as trolls, then the answer is they feel that would be just not a good event to have. Yeah. Sorry, I can't see what Venia is saying there. There's much to be said for the bad actor stereotype as well. Yep. Okay, I get it. Okay, and Frofador, I think we had like up to about 80% of your reason, but else?
Maybe that percent isn't exactly what's in my brain, but what I was thinking is that it would be an impossible technical feat for the ability for us to be able to open worlds that anyone can join at a moment's notice. Would not really be feasible to have like, okay, now we got to wait for the moderator to join before we can let people come in. There's just so much back end stuff.
Yeah, timing is going. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I think it's just like I'm on the mildly disagree because like I could probably see their side, but I guess I'll be guessing that next round.
Yeah,
but I think there's it's mostly a technical thing.
Oh,
and the reason I'm not strongly disagree is that I do think there is some usefulness when it comes to like a very public and open area for anyone to come in.
Got it.
The nature of like having that unlimited ability to interact with human beings on the internet,
right.
You don't want the reputation of your game affected, but anyway, that's
Okay. Thank you, Frofador. I'm going to just say simply, we are as Theo is reminding me, I've actually spent a little too much time on one side. Maybe what we could do is just so I'm going to say that what we need to do is to ask the question of why did people choose the other side, like agreeing in this case. And I'm going to suggest is it pronounced Frofador? Sorry.
There you go.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's usually Frofador. It's usually how I
Frofador. Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's all good. Sometimes it's fun. I like to hear the other people's guesses.
So
it's no worries.
Would you like to guess why they we go to and fro? Okay, and guess why they are on that side?
I would imagine that people would be on the agree side because they probably understand the harms that an anonymous person can do in rooms that, people are spending time in, and the need for some sort of level of discrepancy, the ability to kind of discern and make sure people are following rules, I think can be an issue on VRChat in a lot of cases. The nature of what people are allowed to get away with or seemingly allowed to might seem like a thing that would probably go down. These problems would be lessened if there was moderators to at least control these open spaces that anyone can be in. Whereas you can do stuff in your free private time, of course, in your private worlds, but if it's completely public and open.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Benny has said that gets 30%, George about 50%. Crypto, did you have a does that call it, ring a bell for you at least partially?
What percentile would we have gotten?
What percent? No, not at all. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. That's cool.
Nothing for Theo?
Oh, -0%. Okay, cool. Okay, got it. And Theo?
-0.0.
And sorry, Theo.
Oh, no, it's all good. No, I'm sort of very indecisive about this question, so it does ring true a lot of why I picked this side.
It's your percentile.
But I feel like it would be at least 20%, because I can see more on the side why it's necessary.
Okay. All right. Okay, great. Thank you. Now I'm going to go over to Kea and ask, okay, so why do you think we have the majority of people over here on the agree side?
I'm going to give one reason. They're all moderators and they would lose their meaning in life if they didn't know that they were needed as visible presence.
Oh, that was a 0. That was a 0% right
but that's
there.
a fair call out. Oh my God! Yeah. Oh, you're playing that part really well.
I got fired today.
Okay,
yeah.
Let's also talk about the richness of that coming from you.
My troll coming out. I know where I can't stop. I'm just projecting. Crypto, did I get you at all? Or are we in the minus percentile still? No cracking crypto. Same.
It's the same. Okay, that's interesting.
So we are collectively minus -0.002% on crypto. Well done.
That's interesting. Okay. Well done. Okay, so
Good team.
I'm gonna.
I'm really curious, crypto.
Okay, crypto.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
What? So yes, we start off with you, crypto. What is it that is keeping you to the strongly agree side of this particular statement? As a person of yes.
Mm-hmm.
As a person of several marginalized groups, I strongly believe having moderators in instances for those groups are necessary to keep it safe. Got it. Okay. Thank you, crypto. That and very succinct, and I can certainly attest to the places that I've gone I always like to go to moderated places because I feel much safer there. So I hear you on that. So that's great. Thank you, crypto. So now, George, if you wouldn't mind just I think you had like about 50% left.
Right, that was on the preventative aspect of moderators, how it can prevent like traumatic trolling or like really things people do not want to be exposed to. Even if there are moderators present, some people will still troll, but if people know that a moderator is present, they might not be as triggered by what they see because they know the moderator will intervene. They know the moderator will advocate them. They feel safer even if it is possible to be trolled.
Right. Okay. All right. So that is interesting. Okay. So again, I think you're saying that it's just it takes a lot of things down or de-escalates. Perhaps is that the sort of thing that we're talking about here?
Sense of safety. And that sense of safety is the difference between them entering that space or not. A lot of people, especially marginalized people.
Got it. Okay. There we go. Okay. Thank you very much, George. I'm going to go now to Venia. I think you had about 70% left.
Yeah. So it goes 1/3 of the way to essentially state that moderator presence is very important for minorities. But I don't think that that's a fair statement for the reason why moderator access must exist as a whole, because moderators are also an institution that keeps the architectural reality of our spaces alive and present. So as a community manager and as a community architect, I believe that moderator presence sets a precedent for the way that your culture is going to move forward into the future. And as I had pointed out in my argument against moderator presence, it's also those moderators' responsibility to decide how much security versus how much freedom a space is actually supposed to have. And if those moderators are not present and available and easy to talk to, it's not possible for community members to really access the people who are responsible for those spaces to ask for change when those moderators are in fact wrong. So it is just as much the responsibility of the institutions those moderators come from to maintain enough of a presence for them to be held accountable as it is for them to keep the members that are using that space accountable as well. I think that there's a quid pro quo here, and there is a conversation that a vast majority of people tend to skip out on, because moderator presence is just as much about having access to the people who rule those spaces as the other way around.
That's it. Oh, an interesting way of looking at. Oh, I saw the.
I'm trying to moderate Venia's really good response because the troll in me is like, "Don't say all those things." No.
No. Okay.
I see. We can have longer conversations about that, but I think it all really hinges on those community guidelines.
Yes, that's
it. Well, when I grow up and mature, maybe I'll agree with you. Okay.
Wow. Really leaning in, aren't you?
Be happy. Theo, last word is yours.
I think we can switch sides for right now to keep time.
All right. Okay, let's do that. So now that we've had all the discussions here, this is the opportunity for us to make our next evaluation as to which line we would go to. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Ooh! Oh, wait. Oh, there goes Joe. Oh my gosh, George. Oh, and you've even got the cheese hat on.
Oh.
Cool. Okay. And oh my gosh. Yes, that's right. Oh, shots fired. Okay. So, okay, we've got 2 that have just done the complete about face, although I see that actually now I see kind of Theo and Frofador.
Everybody
Frofador
switched
has actually done that. So,
Vinia, burn them all.
except Vinia and crypto, burn them all. Yes, exactly. Okay. We don't have. I'm going to say we don't have much time, but like if we could just very quickly, George, why did you change so radically?
The very reason that made me fall in love with VR in the first place was those wonderful, wonderful trolling videos of the Knuckles meme so many years ago. The thing that made me fall in love with this platform was the chaos and the unbridled trolling that made me laugh so much.
Okay.
Yes, this is the way.
No,
That's just the
no,
way.
don't,
Okay.
no.
Yeah,
Okay.
I see what you're saying.
Theo, your reason for switching sides.
Yeah, I really understood a bit now more with like it was from Hayes' perspective, the trolls that but also something within myself that also thought also the question public VR world should always have visible moderator presence. Visible. It's like part of me I started thinking like that's like if you were to implement like a police system or something of that kind, and I'm thinking public VR worlds are more like, I mean, how are you supposed to moderate all the public spaces? How are you supposed to track every single thing? And I thought this doesn't make any sense to it makes sense there's always needing to be space, but to do it for public and always, I think some spaces are more genuine than that. To have the space be controlled or prolonged along, because people are more individualized than what being moderated means or having structure means.
Right. Okay, that very cool. And I just Vinia here, I think adding to that. So you are siding both with the lack of practicality, but also the need for public spaces to be unpoliced, such that freedom is greater than security for expression.
Yeah,
so
when we
I think that really does that.
When we talk about something that is public, if something is like rooted, we can move. Yeah, we can move.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going Frofador, if you could just quickly give.
I think this conversation made me realize I'm actually a very privileged person, and I considering marginalized groups of people, yes, I think there is a need for that to some degree. So that was one thing I didn't really account for as much as I think I should. So
okay.
Nice.
Great, thank you, Frofador. Okay, and hey, you're you also just made the biggest leap.
Yeah, I think it does come down to belonging, and just because it might not be practical right now doesn't mean it's not wrong. And so the reality is until we have a way to onboard people so they have a sense of identity and self and don't prey on other people's identities from a lack of self-identity, I do believe there's a responsibility to have more regulated spaces, because it really can take 60 seconds, 30 seconds to not just ruin somebody's day, but potentially ruin their sense of self and belonging in VR for years. And I've met many people who've had that experience. And so what is just fun and play and a joke to one person can be devastating to another. And specifically the Ugandan Knuckles, albeit who made VR chat very famous, they were perpetuating racist and toxic patriarchal ideology that the real videos of some of this, not necessarily the most popular ones, but the real videos of how badly this went are very disturbing and creepy and created subgroups and offshoots of very harmful people finding each other and causing increasing harm in here. So I actually appreciate the necessity of moderator presence until we find a way to bring people in through their bodies, not beyond their bodies. I think we've got a lot of misunderstanding going on there.
Good points.
Very good points here. I'm going to say, just very quickly, we need to make a decision or make a preference on the question itself. Like, as an example, how much we really like this question. Either we agreed or we disagreed in whatever the spectrum here is. So on the count of 3, please, or rather just move to whether you liked this question or disliked this question. And we'll just take a look at that.
All right. We've got a couple neutrals and then a lot of strongly agrees. Okay. Good deal. Thank you.
Yeah, Hey and I are biased.
Good question.
We literally are community professionals. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so I'm now going to turn this over to Theobody. Because I think it's a time, and thank you so very much for that this time and opportunity. There you go.
Clap, clap, clap.
Absolutely, so lovely. Yeah, it's such a good energy and great facilitating for this question. Much an introspective one too. With that in mind. But now we're going to get even deeper. So now the question we've been waiting for, drum roll please, as we now introduce.
Remember to take on a perspective that is not yours. That's the challenge. The deeper we go, the more you get to hold the line in ways you wouldn't necessarily pick normally. Yeah.
Right. So George will now facilitate question 3 this time around. So come on up.
We can eat the guy.
Alrighty, now everybody get on the neutral line, or pretend you are. Billionaires did not exist. If you see them, the existence of billionaires being agreeable over here. If not, over here. Alrighty. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Also, because there is potential for a double negative, we should clarify. For billionaires should not exist. The lack of existence is what you're agreeing to if you're on the agree side.
Oh, thank you for doing that.
Yeah, it's a double negative, so we want to be sure.
Yeah, I did misrepresent. Just one billionaire in particular. Okay.
And if possible, crypto, we try to get off of neutral, and so that allows us to take a stand on something. So one line or the other.
I am off.
Yeah,
that's it. Right. There we go.
That looks good.
I'm going to be here.
Oh.
Okay. Apologies, everybody. My brain is actually having a hard time wrapping around the double negative. So on your side, Vinia and Frofador and Crypto Wolves, which of you would like to take a guess over here with Theo and Ronan about billionaires positive? There we go. The idea of billionaires is somehow positive.
I rephrase the questions. Billionaires should not exist as to say billionaires are an indicator, a positive indicator in society, which is to say that on the disagree side, billionaires are a negative indicator of society's health. So I think that everyone on the disagree side, Ronan and Theo and Heyu, they broadly believe that the existence of individuals with vast sums of wealth lends its credence to severe inequality in society. And the indicator that they are capable of amassing that wealth means that law and legislation, economic plus, they are too imbalanced for the world to ignore.
50%.
Wait, is that the right side? I
Nope.
thought-
You're arguing for your side, Vidya.
So this is why I was being very clear. So
Okay.
billionaires should not exist. If you agree with that, then that is to say...
Okay, I'm on the right side.
Okay. Yeah, so you're saying that we think that they suck for society.
Yes.
And Ronan's 50% there. Okay.
Oh,
I would say 40%.
Part of me is like maybe like kind of confused with the comment a little too. What Vinny had said.
Do you agree that billionaires suck and they're bad for society? What percentile of you believes that?
Like 40.
Okay.
And also, I think contributing to the inequality or being a marker of inequality, is that also what you said?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the reality that billionaires do exist, when you say they should not exist, that's a value proposition that essentially states billionaires should not exist because they are bad for the system we're currently in, right?
Yeah.
So if you believe they should not exist.
Yeah.
Again,
It
this
looks
is
like
the
that.
difficulty of the double
Very good.
negative.
Yeah.
I'm
Looks like about 50%
yeah, sorry, I'm
across
getting
the side.
confused by the double negative here
Yeah,
in that
yeah.
case.
That's
Okay,
what
so
Okay.
let's collectively rephrase the question then.
It's
Okay.
just billionaires suck and shouldn't be alive. Shouldn't have money at billionaire levels. That's what it means if
It's an
you're over here.
extreme question. Let's
Yeah. Oh,
let's try and phrase a more neutral question, which is to say, billionaires are a good indicator for societal health.
No.
Let's
No.
redo our ranking with that as the question.
Hmm.
Billionaires are a good indicator for societal health.
And now people on the agree side would be saying that they are a
Good.
positive
Okay,
indicator.
wait,
So
billionaires
now
People
let's
over here,
redo our
negative
rankings.
indicator.
Wait.
On
wait.
3,
Wait,
2, 1.
Wait.
We will agree that
Wait,
they are a
wait,
good
I-
indicator for societal health.
Wait, what
Or
is
they are a
happening?
bad indicator for societal health.
Should we
Okay.
get a marker and draw
See,
on
Bad,
on the side?
Okay.
I
good.
think there's
For
So
societal
I'm
health.
trying to take the side, and this is going to sound dumb. I'm taking the side of billionaires are a good thing. Okay, so I'm just going to
Over
say
here.
that. And over here,
Over here.
really, I never
Billionaires
knew
are
that
good
I
for
would.
societal
Okay.
health.
Okay,
Let's put it
I'm gonna
this
Billionaires
way.
are
This
myself
not
in.
good for
question,
societal health.
Ooh, okay, there we go.
I think we're
I
changing
think this
the
question is going to get bad points. Let's put it that way.
I think the phrasing for the
Well-
question is difficult. And this is the important reason why double negatives are a bad idea in this format. However, it does speak to our grumpy gears, right? It really gets our emotional gears turning because it's like, oh, those billionaires, yeah, someone won at society. Or, oh, those billionaires, this is a big problem, right? So it speaks very well to the grumpy gear, and in that way, it's a good question. But this is why phrasing matters. So we're going to
Yes.
change the question to billionaires are good for societal health. Good means strongly agree.
Mm.
Not agreeing that they are good for societal health is over here.
Okay, I'm gonna stay.
All right,
with
so on a
that.
count of 3, if you're already where you want to be, awesome. But I'm just going to allow one more opportunity to move. So in 3, 2, 1, go ahead and find your spot. All right. George, I'll go ahead and hand it back to you. Terribly sorry for the confusion.
Oh, that's all right. We made a good correction. And I'm going to hand it back to you already. Oh, wait. Do you want to re-guess or just guess again?
Oh, I'm happy to do so. Just to review my statement, the reason why I think people on the other side might think that billionaires are bad for society health is because it is an indicator of an unjust and unequal society where the many simply do not have the necessary resources.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like 80% for me.
Almost entirely fro. Theo Hea?
No.
Ah,
Yeah, different answer for me.
okay. All right,
Probably
Ronan,
like
your
a
turn.
30, I guess.
Okay. I think that our three esteemed members on the more reddish side of the group, I think they believe that there is a injustice to the opportunities given to the privileged and the advantaged, and that that it's just not it just doesn't belong with them, as opposed to and perhaps I guess it really comes back to the same thing that Venia said, which is that we should it doesn't show equality or equity in that case.
So
Yeah, it
what you're
says
saying
it's
is just
similar.
go ahead.
Mm-mm.
I was just gonna say,
Just a sign of unfairness.
mhm.
Yeah, no, that's not mine.
Yes.
Let's keep going because we need to wrap up here in
Yep.
about 10 minutes
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the appreciation game. Okay.
So hey, you wanna start us
We
off?
still have some time, don't we? It's only been an hour and 25.
We need to wrap up so we can do the appreciation game, and that usually takes about 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
ideally we
Right.
wrap up in less than 10 minutes. So
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Hea?
Okay. So what are you asking me?
Oh,
What-
you want to share your,
why I'm
your
here?
position?
Because trillionaires should exist.
There we go.
That is a sign
See,
of big
I was
numbers.
wondering.
You can't
I was
deny
wondering. I was wondering when
Number
someone was
one
going to
to
say
the right
that.
must mean good.
that. All right, Theo, your turn.
Man, like, because I was almost thinking, like, I wonder if someone will ask, from this side, if they're trying to be billionaires, and then, oh, hold on.
I guess someone walked in.
Mom.
Yeah, Pro.
Okay, yeah. Go.
All right. Yeah. This one I don't think since this is one of the first times I've done this, so I'm like,
Yeah, you're fine.
I could try to take
Oh,
on
yeah.
the role of the opposite, but my personal understanding is that I think billionaires are kind of the source of every problem in society at this point. The ability to hoard resources and wealth and to prevent distributing anything to humanity, it pretty much causes an infinite amount of problems, and it's kind of the source of all inequality in the entire world.
Yeah.
And I think our economic system is just completely not serving humanity in
100%.
any viable way at all. So
Yeah. I'm with
I
you.
could not agree more that they don't
And
need to exist.
once you get to trillionaire, there's no more scarcity, so none of those problems exist. So I'm just doubling down on
There
that.
you go.
Yeah.
Good sales pitch there.
Mhm.
Future trillionaire.
Keeping you all on
Oh
this
my
side.
Yeah, if you think trillionaires should exist, you should be over here.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm recruiting.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Alright.
for the next
maybe if
round,
only one person had money. No one else in the world could have money.
Anyone's
Ah.
thoughts on what we
God.
think?
Yeah.
Anyone's thoughts on what we think?
I
See,
can
I
go.
think-
Oh,
No, you
Yeah.
go first.
Go for it. Hey, why don't you?
you are millionaires and you aspire to be billionaires.
Ooh, I'm gonna say there's about a 30% on my
Mm.
part there.
Mm. Okay.
Hold up, you're loaded? Hold up.
You're loaded?
I'm playing a part.
Plane
What part
loaded.
of
There you
role
go.
playing didn't you know about? Oh my god.
Mhm.
Throwing
Jeez.
shade made of dollar
The
bills.
Avatar is
over
loaded. That's it. Let's send you some money, Mr. Loaded. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Million,
you.
Trillion.
Nice
Billion.
job.
Billion.
Billion.
See, that's you giving us all our money.
Oh, yeah.
It's the money they already
Oh,
own.
trillionaire.
We're in debt. They already own our money.
All right.
It's really just leaves
just
on
wanna
trees
say-
at this point.
Hey, yeah.
So I have a
No,
real
that's
reason that's going to be super controversial.
What did you want to say?
I just want to say, well done for throwing shade and not completely missing the mark.
I'm paying everybody off. So yes, congratulations.
Yes, that's cool. There we go.
Theo,
I
why don't you fire a guess?
Oh,
He
I
might
think
still
Theo is
be
still kind of
AFK.
AFK.
Okay, throw.
Yeah. If I had to understand the opposite point of view, I could maybe see an argument that benevolent monarchs or oligarchies with good intentions to guide humanity as the sole leaders of all and the decision makers for everyone could potentially work out if these people who had all the resources and never shared anything actually had humanity's best intentions and actually created
Mark
decisions for
Zuckerberg.
people.
Right.
You say
He's
wearing
he's
that
going to do a
goggles
great
right now.
job.
Won me
that
over.
was my guess.
I'm hypnotized. Mark
Well, there's
loves
the
us.
guess.
That doesn't hit me at all.
Okay.
Ronan?
Okay.
Hits me just a bit. Just hits
Yeah.
me a bit. Not
Okay.
not
That's
or
nuts
at least
sympathy
that's
going
my
on.
guess at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ronan, you want to fully elaborate?
Okay. Well, I feel that the role of the billionaire gives inspiration to those who are under us. Okay? Like I would just say that as I stand on your shoulder and you think about the stars, you look up and see, well, now that I think of it, if I'm standing on your shoulders and you look up, okay, maybe that's not a good, analogy at that moment in time. Okay, but on the other hand, I mean, like realistically, you see that I'm above you, you want to be there, and you will, give inspiration, dear followers, for you are under me. Privileged few who work hard. Okay,
I'll throw money at that.
Yes, I
Go
agree.
pyramid.
But I just feel like saying, as you look up and see, no, I got to stop saying that. Okay, so like just really, again, that inspiration to do better, because of course I got here because of all my choices. Not because I just happened to be born into a rich family. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
What you're saying is, what good is the path to success without the destination
envy.
for everybody
right.
to strive
Yes.
for?
Okay.
Envy
I've done
makes
it.
the
And if you
suffering
work
matter.
for me and support me, you can too.
Mhm.
You too can be a billionaire.
Let
Everyone.
me just follow you right now. That's my vote.
Oh, jeez.
One of my favorite quotes that I got from a marketer, because it's just the most conflated way to manage this logic, is one of the people was just like, the reason why I make so much money in marketing is because I've learned how to make money by making other people more money. And I just looked at that logic and I'm like, friend, what are you saying right now? Like, the way to make money is to make other people more money. Like,
Yeah, it's a Ponzi scheme. They were recruiting.
wow.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anyway,
It's only a scheme if it doesn't
Vinia.
work.
Yeah, Vinia.
so I have an argument that I don't think a lot of people are going to like, but there is a reason I am over here. Originally, in our world, when things were localized and globalization didn't exist and the supply chain was local to individual countries, and we did not have a transcultural, transnational product cultural pipeline, individual governments and nations were responsible for managing the health inequities of our world. However, now in a globalized world and in a virtual world where governance does not actually exist nor is capable of mandating the way that we as individuals live, and a service-based virtual economy where our resources are broadly speaking way too abundant in the first place, it is now impossible for governing organizations in individual nations to control and manage any governance features in our world. The reason why billionaires have become so indispensable in our world and why we cannot get rid of them is purely because the economic globalized injustices are the only thing propping up the world in which we have. If you take the billionaires away, you will no longer have oranges in your grocery stores. You will end up with greater amounts of famine because the only thing propping up our global individualized world is our economy. And the global supply chains are far too expensive for anyone who doesn't own a massive corporation like Kroger to actually service us properly.
Oh, wow.
It will damage our world to get rid of billionaires right now.
Unless you had
right now?
Yeah.
Unless you have
Basically,
billionaires.
you're
That's a
saying
good
they
point.
are a necessary function of the economic machine.
Cheers.
As much as we hate it right now, if billionaires are gone, we have lost the only form of global economic governance we've ever had. It's gone.
Long live the
All of our
king.
globalized worlds.
Mhm.
So as it stands
Maybe.
right now, like they are oligarchs, they are monarchs, billionaires are a big problem, but it's just exactly the same thing as if we need to take those people and turn them into a democracy. So we can't just say, get rid of them, go back to our old government institutions. This is our new reality right now. Billionaires are the only reason we have globalized supply chains actually delivering food and water on a global basis. And as a result, we have to transition billionaire monarchies into democratic structures. We cannot get rid of them. We cannot eat the rich.
Okay.
And part of that is because
I
they
still kinda
operate
wanna try
beyond
it.
the borders more effectively than individual nations. Is that right, Vinya?
Correct.
Or what you're
Yes,
saying?
because they're the only thing propping up free, globalized, transcultural trade.
This commercial brought to you by Bridge Makers. Billionaires, we will be your friends. Please sponsor us.
We're accepting it. Oh no! But I feel like
Why not?
I think
Make a plug.
yeah, I'll
Okay.
stop playing devil's advocate with far too convincing a tone, but
No.
it is an unfortunate reality.
Devil away.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like the time running out. So let's do the switching of your places if that.
Yeah.
Anyways, countdown. 3, 2, 1.
But actually,
Uh-oh. Ronan either outed himself or doesn't want to be outed anymore. Let's find out, Ronan.
That's a good way to put it. or stock market just shot up and he's hiding.
Just really to put it out there, I look and see that the imbalance that is created through the abundance that we have being weighed into just small numbers of people is in fact not only damaging, it is truly world damaging and maybe even just universe damaging if we consider it to be our universe. So I just end up saying that we shouldn't have billionaires because of the amount of imbalance that takes place, and it will in fact cause it is causing greater destruction, even if it might cause us temporary pain.
Well,
yeah, no, I agree with
you
that
socialist.
Too. I think Venya...
Stay over there.
Yep. Damn straight.
Hey, Ronan, I'm not rich. Can I have some of your excess money?
That's right. Now you got to donate.
You know what? Yeah,
First trillionaire.
You're
over
right.
here.
Just get food stamps and enforce him paying taxes.
And you know what? I've already told my family if they want their inheritance, they can either have their inheritance after I die, or they can have their 25 cents now. It's just awesome. This is
All right,
Cheapskate
folks, this is
while
what
it's
it looks
alive.
like when you change greed into generosity.
Or
So what?
or greed and quid pro quo. I must be dead, but don't kill me. All right.
Also,
Oh,
time is
jeez.
definitely getting
Okay.
getting ahead of us. So
Yeah.
hey, I think you were the only one who moved, so maybe we can end it on you.
Sure. Still pro trillionaire, but also recognizing that is in the land of Foundation, great series, where I will own multiple planets. And for the moment, I'm gonna go with billionaires are imbalancing this planet and are gonna kill our planet and us before we make it to my mass, ownership of multiple planets as a trillionaire. So, like, lay
yes,
low,
yes.
billionaires. You're like killing my plan. Mark,
That's
like,
some serious
give some of that money away
long-term
and chill out.
investment there.
Guys are
Yeah,
really-
exactly. I have a
Holding
long game
back.
here. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. Wow. This was I've learned so much about you all. Now I will think about this much more deeply.
Yep.
I
Let's
do want to reinforce
oh.
that I strongly believe it's an extreme inequality issue. I also want to
Mm-hmm.
make that very, very clear. That like
Well, I know you
my
want to
take
put that
on
on.
the globalized necessity of billionaires does not necessarily say that I am against the values of equality that come with getting rid of them.
It's probably the poor get poorer part of it that you really want to emphasize.
Okay.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
That-
Anyway, moving on.
Anyway,
Back to the actual lines being agree and disagree. We're gonna vote for the question. So if you strongly
right.
agree that you like the question, stand over here. If you strongly disagree that you do not like the question, go up there.
Yeah, I
Alright.
think the double negative is a big problem on its own.
I think
So-
I think that is the only real problem that I have with that question. It was
Okay.
the
Cool.
double negative. I misunderstood it completely because I
Yeah.
had my own interpretation.
Okay, well, let's give.
So it should be more along the lines of billionaires are bad for society, or something like that.
Give me money,
Mhm.
please.
George. Let's all
Money.
celebrate George for facilitating with money.
Yay!
Great job, George!
Pay George.
Yes,
Appreciate
great
it.
job.
Yay. All right. So,
Welcome back, Theo.
thank you. Yeah, welcome back, Theo. Let's all circle up, and we're going to do our appreciation
Okay.
game. Okay, so
Yes.
this is a model for a time when we have a world builder who wants to do it. Okay. So now we're gonna check out. And so this is a time where we get to say, hey, you grew me, and be willing to pick somebody who is least expecting it from you and will be most surprised to receive it in that moment. And so there's an imaginary appreciation ball that is now in the center, that is full of all the swirling energy. And as much as possible, we use our bodies to echo catching it and receiving it, and try to throw it to somebody who it has not been gotten already. So the game gets harder the further we go. Who would like to grab the ball?
I will. Got it.
Ryan got it. All right.
I got it.
Yes.
And I am going to throw it to Venia,
Lydia.
who
Catch it with your
is
hands.
now like number. Yeah, you got to use your hands
Gotta
now
use
to
your hands
catch
now.
it.
Put your hands up.
There we
oh,
go.
there you go.
Ah,
oh,
there we go.
look.
Perfect.
Oh,
Oh, my
nice.
gosh, that's so cool.
Wow.
I want to set that up.
Number one is the again, so many interesting points in that perspective with respect to the billionaire side that really I hadn't even thought about that you had shared with us, which is probably a very unpopular view. But the second part is the camera view really suits you. I should point that out. It's to just see the expressions and as well as the hand gestures. So thank you, Venia.
Yeah. Nice. And now you can actually
Thank you.
throw
I
the ball
appreciate that.
too. That's going to be so beautiful.
That's true. That's very true. So I can just like hold it like this, and
Mhm.
then I could just be like, here you go, Fro.
Yeah. Bro got it.
Thank you.
It landed in that nook right there on the right side.
That right there, right
Yeah.
down there. Oh,
Stuck in
don't
their
fall off the
eyes.
world.
Yes, no.
I want to
Try
send
not
this to
pause
you
it.
because, so far as I'm aware, this is your first straight epistemology. And I think in a lot of ways, like I could see you stretching a muscle and doing so very, very well. Like you were already flexible in public discourse. But even though this was a uncomfortable, like yoga class kind of situation, you just took to it very naturally and very well. And I think that you just have a natural inclination toward complex ways of thinking about things. And I just want to say I really appreciate that sense of initial self-awareness going forward. I just really appreciate that. And I look forward to seeing you at future Straight Epistemology.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, no, I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was going to pass the ball to you, Venia, because, well, but you already got it, and
Yeah,
I'm wondering
got it.
if I should distribute this some more. I'm going to pass it to Ronan, since you had the ball in the beginning.
Ah,
there you go.
nice. You got it.
Thank you.
I appreciate your willingness to like try to see the other point of view during some of the or like the way that like your answers I thought felt really authentic, and I thought they felt really like it was easy to understand where you were coming from, and it made understanding the assignment easier, like seeing the way you were going about answering them. So yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you,
authentic.
Fro.
Every $1 million
Every $1 million
he has, and every 25-cent quarter he'll give to his children. I mean, that really does fit.
Okay, there you go. It does fit. Okay, in any case, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the ball and I'm going to throw it to Hea. Okay, because in this case, that troll avatar, that you would have a troll avatar, really actually not only shocked me, but it also got me as a wow, that's an amazing point that you shared, and that in terms of also providing the other side. So thank you.
I love trolls. No, actually. But, you know, I did a year of troll interviews, so I kept some of the gifts of sorts that were not used to harm me. If people did not harm me with their avatars and had a whole interview, sometimes I would ask to copy their avatar. So, yeah,
Very
but I
cool.
rarely get to bring my troll avatars out. So I literally just picked that line so I could bring one out. Okay, let's see. It's like they're always in the refrigerator and I never know what to do with them. All right, I am going to, still having massive repertoire, further review evidence and cataloging. Yeah, I've done entire presentations in here just switching through avatars and explaining their functions for trolling and their motivations. And it's been quite engaging for people to like learn about trolling.
Curious.
Show and tell. But I have my clone off because I'm not trying to spread trolling. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Let's see. I do. Yeah. I will like warn people and then do all the trolling things and hopefully they don't leave. Okay. I'm going to throw this to Theo. Okay. You caught it with your head. I see that. To Theo. Yeah, I appreciate that you emceed today, and definitely, I could kind of see you DJ emceeing. I'm like, Theo moonlights as a DJ. He's got kind of that vibe of, so you know, you might have a whole other layer in you that you don't even know about it. Well done.
Fantastic introduction.
Yep. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. when something is in an event that's like tropical or festival kind of, I like to match that energy coming in, or being the space or being with the space. So I really tend to, like to like to party, I guess. When it comes to event beginnings or whatnot, right? To kick us off, So that means I get to throw ball to George.
Catch it with teeth.
Nice.
Oh,
There you go. George. Always great to see you. Glad to even see you from an earlier event as well. It's always like a wonderful space to have that chaotic, fun, loving, and enjoyable energy. Always. Thank you.
Aw, yay. All right, George.
I wanted to throw out just a little bit of appreciation, since I'm the last one to just a little bit. Theo, I appreciate how you emceed and kept track of the time. Ronan for really leaning into the fun facts that contributed, and Venya for pushing my growth zone as a facilitator. Prof for reminding me of how onboarding works here and what that looks like, and for onboarding with us so well. And especially you, Heya, for trusting and embracing and letting us grow here under your wings.
Aww.
Does that mean that we're all going home with one extra George Brown ball?
Yeah, he
chewed up the ball into a bunch of fragments.
Like marbles.
That's what you get.
And marbles.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you imagine how many G's there are going to be on the anniversary ball celebration for Bridge Makers?
Oh, wow.
So many from Georgia.
Anniversary ball celebration. You're gonna have to tell me about that one. All right, let's come get a picture. And then we'll say goodbye to our viewing audience. Woo! All right.
Yay!
Oops.
So on the count of
Remember,
three.
y'all, orange is better.
On the count of three, what is your word for the day? 1, 2, 3.
2, 3.
Billionaires.
Billionaires. Billionaires. Yeah. All right. Good deal.
Orange.
Let's say goodbye to our viewing
Hey, was
audience.
greedy.
Hey, you was so greedy. You never
Okay.
knew. I'm going to take over everything. All right. So.